So, hello, dear students. So, today again we are moving ahead in chapter number first, that is chemical reaction and equations. So, today we would be doing a very important topic here, that is types of chemical reactions. So, write the heading for today: types of chemical reactions. Types of chemical reactions. So there are many types of chemical reactions. Okay, so we are going to study all those types of chemical reactions. So let me write all those first taker, then in detail one by one we will study them. Okay, so first one is the combination reaction. Combination reaction. Number two, decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. Number three, displacement reactions. Number four, double displacement reaction. And number five, oxidation and reduction reaction. Oxidation and reduction reaction. So one by one we are going to study them all. So if in brief I would like to tell you in brief also. If I talk about the combination means combining, means addition, means something you are adding. Okay, means two things are you are mixing and they are forming a new substance. Okay, so that is coming under the combination. Decomposition, if I say decomposition, simply means the splitting means, suppose you have something here, it is being splitted into two or three products, so it is the decomposition. Displacement simply means the places are being changed. Okay, so means the places of the substances are being changed, so this comes under the displacement also. Similarly, the double displacement also, here also the places of the substances are going to be changed, but the places of more than one substances are going to be changed. Then comes the oxidation and the reduction reaction. So oxidation and reduction, we are going to study them further ahead in the lecture. So, and if in a reaction there are both oxidation and the reduction, both the reaction occurring, so we call those reactions as the redox reactions. Okay, so one by one we are going to study them in detail. So let's study the first one, that is the combination reaction. Combination reaction, let me write it here. So the first one is combination reaction. So combination reaction means, here this definition if you want to write, so write there: those reaction in which two or more substances combine to form a single substance. Those reactions, in which two or more substances, in which two or more substances combine to form a single substance are called a single substance are called the combination reactions. So this is the definition of combination reaction. So now if in brief I want to tell you, let's say suppose you have the two substances, that is one is A, another one is B. So these both A and B are going to react with each other, they are going to form a new compound, that would be AB. So two substances are combining and they are forming a single substance. So remember, one single substance is going to be formed here. Okay, so this is coming under the combination reaction. So if simple examples are you might have studied there, like the reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, and they are making water. So here also two reactants are combining together to form a single substance, that is water. Okay, here if you want to make this reaction informative, so here you can write this is gas, this is also gas, and this one is liquid. Okay, If you want to balance, you can write here 2, here also 2. So it is balanced now. Okay. So one very important reaction under the combination, that is the whitewash. Whitewash that we are using at our home also. We are whitewashing our wall there. So the whitewash is also comes under the combination reaction. What is this whitewash all about? Okay. So let me tell you about this whitewash. This whitewash, suppose this is important in the sense of examination also. The question might be like this: what is the substance used to whitewash? Okay. So question can be like this: what is the substance used to whitewash? So what is that substance? So the question is can be formed like this also. So let me tell the reaction of whitewash also. So reaction is this. Reaction is this is the whitewash reaction. CaO. CaO is what? Calcium oxide. CaO is what? Calcium oxide, and its common name is quicklime. We call it as quicklime. You should know its a common name also. Okay. Its a name, chemical name is what? Calcium oxide, and common name is quicklime. Okay. So when this quicklime or the calcium oxide reacts with the water, what does it form? It forms silicate lime. That is silicate lime, that is calcium hydroxide, CaOH whole twice. You might have written it somewhere, calcium hydroxide. So this is also called silicate lime. Silicate lime. So what is this silicate lime? This silicate lime is the whitewash. This is the whitewash. This we are using to paint our houses. Okay. So this is whitewash. Okay. So what is the whitewash? So if the question is like this: what is the substance used to whitewash at our home? So your answer should be silicate lime, and the chemical formula CaOH whole twice, and the chemical name calcium hydroxide. Are you getting this? So this is whitewash. Okay. Now if this silicate lime again reacts with the carbon dioxide. Now this is the example of combination reaction. Look here, two substances are combining together to form a new. So this is again the example of combination reaction. One more I can tell you: if this silicate lime reacts with carbon dioxide, let's say this is the silicate lime CaOH whole twice. This is the silicate lime, and now it is reacting with the carbon dioxide, which is a gas. Now if these both are reacting together, what do they form? They form marble, that is CaCO3. This is known as marble. What do we call it? We call it marble, also known as limestone or calcium carbonate. Chemical name is calcium carbonate. Its the chemical name is what? Calcium carbonate. And other names are also there. Other names are, one name is marble, and also called as what? Also called as limestone. Limestone. So these are the common names. Okay. This is again the example of combination reaction. Okay. Now you have some other examples of also combination reaction, like the burning of coal. If you are burning the coal in the presence of oxygen, okay, so again what does it form? It forms carbon dioxide. Like burning of coal. Burning of coal means like carbon plus oxygen. Carbon, this is coal. When they are reacting together, they are forming what? CO2, that is carbon dioxide. Okay. So this is again the example of combination reaction. Okay. Now if you are burning the coal in lesser amount of oxygen, like now, right now here inside, when you are burning the coal inside your houses, okay, so what does it form? Here there is there again what does it form? There is the lesser amount of oxygen inside the house, so at that time they forms carbon monoxide. You have to remember this also. So while you are burning the coal in more amount of oxygen, so they are going to form carbon dioxide. But if you are burning the coal in lesser amount of oxygen, they are going to form carbon monoxide. That is why it is suggested not to burn the coal inside while you are sleeping. Okay. Suppose you are sleeping inside the house and you are just burning the coal inside there, so you might feel suffocated, because carbon dioxide is a poisonous gas, is going to be formed there inside, so you will feel suffocation there. Are you getting this? It leads to death also. Okay. Very harmful. So that is why. So these two are again the examples of what? Combination reaction. Now let's move to the another part of the reaction, that will be the second one, and that is the decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. So let's study the decomposition reaction. Second number. decomposition reaction. So what are the decomposition reaction? Decomposition reaction, just now in the previous, where while we are balancing the chemical equation, there also I have told you, like potassium chloride is being decomposed into potassium chloride and one oxygen there. I have told you there in the previous lecture also. So this is the decomposition. Decomposition means splitting. One substance is going to be splitted into the other, two or three some other substances. Okay, here the write the definition. Those reactions in which a compound splits up, those reactions in which a compound splits up into a compound splits up, let me read it. A compound splits up into two or more simpler substances, into two or more simpler substances is known as decomposition reaction. Is known as decomposition reaction. So this is the definition for decomposition reaction. So in this case, let's say we have a compound here that is AB, and this AB is going to be splitted up into the two simpler substances A and B. Here one substance, here it is going to be split into two or more substances. So this is the example of decomposition reaction. Now the decomposition can occur by three means. Here this substance is being split into two. How does it split into two or three substances? It means you are going to give here, either you can heat it, or it might be in the presence of light also, or you might be using their electricity also. Okay, so by applying electricity, or in the presence of light, or by applying the heat, or by giving the heat. So in these three ways we can split this substance. Okay, so we can split this substance, means the single compound here, in three ways. If I give heat there, again it is going to be splitted. If I just put it in the sunlight there, so in the presence of sunlight also, in the presence of light also, it is again going to be split. So it might be the case that yes, if I apply here electricity, so in the presence of electricity also it is going to be split. Okay, so the decomposition can occur in three ways. So here I am writing, a decomposition can occur by three means. A decomposition can occur by three means. Three means, now we have the different names for that. If it occurs in the presence of heat, means where we are giving the heat, so that one decomposition will be called the thermal decomposition. If it occurs in the presence of light, means we are giving light to it, and in the presence of light it is being splitted, so we call that one decomposition as the light decomposition. And if it occurs in the presence of electricity, means we are applying here electricity to decompose it, so that one decomposition will be called as the electrolysis. Are you getting this? So these are the different names for these reactions. Okay, so here I am writing, when number one, when decomposition reaction is carried out by heating, when decomposition reaction is carried out by heating, is carried out by heating, then it is called thermal decomposition. Then it is called thermal, visible, yes, THERMAL, then it is called thermal decomposition. Then it is called thermal decomposition. So thermal decomposition means the decomposition is being carried out is being carried out by heating. Okay, by heating. Like one example I'm telling you, like you have the crystals of ferrous sulfate. This is FeSO4, ferrous sulfate. This is ferrous sulfate. You have crystals of ferrous sulfate. What is the color of the ferrous sulfate crystals? And the color is gray color. You should know the color of ferrous sulfate crystals also. Now if you are carrying out this reaction in the presence of heat, now if you are heating the crystals of ferrous sulfate, you have ferrous sulfate crystals and you are heating it, so it will be decomposed into 2 or 3 more substances. Like it is being decomposed into, right, in this case Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide, Fe2O3, ferric oxide. Okay, one more, that is like SO2, sulfur dioxide, and one more, that is SO3, that is sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide. So all these two are gases and this one is solid. You can make this reaction informative by writing their states also. Here, right in air bracket, you can write here solid, this one is also solid, this one is gas, and this one is also gas, to make the reaction more informative. So this is the example of what? This is the example of decomposition reaction, and this reaction, this decomposition is being carried out in the presence of heat. So this one decomposition is special name is for that is thermal decomposition. So this is the example of thermal decomposition, but thermal decomposition. Why? Because it is carrying out, it is being carried out in the presence of heat. Okay, now you have more there. You have when you have marble, that is limestone, that is CaCO3, limestone, marble. In the previous you have written this, so which is solid. When again you are, this is also solid. When you are again heating it, you are carrying out this reaction in the presence of heat. Since you are heating this marble, what is form? What does it form? It will form again calcium oxide, that is quicklime and carbon dioxide. It is going to form quicklime and carbon dioxide. So this is again the example of thermal decomposition. Okay, so this is how the decomposition can be of different types. Okay, so this was the first one. Now we are going to write the second one type of decomposition, that is the electrolysis. Means the decomposition is being carried out in the presence of electricity. Number 2 I am writing. Number 2, the decomposition reaction that takes place by the action of electricity. The decomposition reaction that takes place by the action of electricity, that takes place by the action of electricity is called electrolysis. So electrolysis is also a decomposition reaction, but this decomposition is in the presence of electricity. Means you are not heating it, rather you are applying their electricity. Okay, so some examples are also there. Examples of electrolysis, like you have water, and this water you are applying here electricity to water. So this water is being decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen gas. This water is being decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen gas. So this is again the example of decomposition, but here right now we are using electricity to decompose it, so it will be called the electrolysis also. Okay, one or more example, like you have NaCl, that is salt. Again you are applying their electricity, and you should know that it should be in the molten state, not in the solid state. Some molten state it should be there. Okay, if solid state, then how will you apply the electricity? So if it is in the molten state, then you are applying the electricity, then again it is being decomposed into sodium and chlorine gas. To balance it, you will have to multiply here by 2, here by 2. Are you getting this? One more example of decomposition, that is aluminium oxide, that is Al2O3. Again, if you are using here electricity to decompose it, so again it is being decomposed into aluminium and that is oxygen. You can balance it. If you write 2, you should have to write 4. 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6. Okay, so this is again the example of decomposition, and the special name is electrolysis for this, because this is being decomposition is being carried out in the presence of electricity. Are you getting this? Now if the decomposition is in the presence of sunlight or light, you can say, so that one decomposition will be called the light decomposition. Okay, so very best example here is the black and white photography. So black and white photography, you have this black and white photography. So in this black and white photography, we are using this light decomposition reaction is being used here. Okay, so third one is, if the decomposition is being carried out in the presence of light, in the presence of light, then it is called what? Light decomposition. Then it is called light decomposition. Okay, so the best example is here black and white photography. Example is black and white photography. Okay, so in black and white photography, we are using this light decomposition reaction. What is the reaction of black and white photography? And the reaction is like this. Here the reaction is, this is silver chloride, and the color of silver chloride is what? White. And you are using here light. Okay, you are giving it light to it. So in the presence of light, it is being decomposed into silver and chlorine. It is being decomposed into silver and chlorine. And you should know the color. You have to know the color of silver also. What is the color of silver? Yes, its color is grayish white. Its color is grayish white. So this is the color of silver. And next is chlorine. What is the color of chlorine? The chlorine gas is going to be emitted out from here, and with the color yellowish green. Yellowish green. So this will be the color of chlorine gas. Okay, so if you want to balance it, you can write here 2. Getting this? So this is the black and white photography reaction. And one more reaction that is coming under this, that is like if you are giving light to silver bromide. This is silver chloride, this one is silver bromide, and the color of silver chloride is white and color of silver bromide is pale yellow. Its color is pale yellow, means light yellow, like pale yellow. Okay, if you are giving light to it, so again if you are giving light to it, it will be decomposed. This is again being decomposed. So again the example of decomposition, but light decomposition, because it is being carried out in the presence of light here. So same way here also, silver bromide in the presence of light will be decomposed into silver and bromine, Br2, to balance it to 2. Okay, yes. So what is the color of silver? That is grayish white. And what is the color of bromine now? Color of bromine is red brown color. You have to know the color, red brown color. So these two reactions are used in the black and white photography also, and coming under the decomposition reaction. And special case is light decomposition reaction, because light is being used light is being used to decompose these substances. Okay, so these were two types of reaction which we have studied today. First one was combination reaction, second one was decomposition reaction. Now some other types of reaction like displacement, double displacement, and oxidation and reduction reaction. These other reaction we are going to study these reaction in the lectures ahead. Till then, stay tuned, keep watching our channel Mission School, but do subscribe also. Okay, keep sending the link to your friends, to your relatives also, though where they are if they are also reading in class 10th science, so you can send the link to them also. Okay, and if you have any suggestion or any comment, you can comment in the comment box below. Okay, I would be very happy to eradicate the problems which you are raising. Okay, till then, stay tuned, keep watching. Okay, see you in the next lecture.